Really was a frustrating game for us. This is the first time I think that we weren't able to saddle back up and play a style of defense that gave us a chance. We just could never get a stop the entire night. I mean, they shoot nearly 60% in the first half, over 50% in the second half. And our team, as offensive challenged as we are, has to be very good defensively. And tonight we were not. And give Butler credit; they have a good offensive team. I thought we were a step behind everything. I think the amount of adversity that we've had has probably gotten the best of us a little bit, and we just didn't have that performance on the defensive end. And then, obviously, we're not a great shooting team to begin with, and the guys that have that ability didn't shoot it great, and so we just did not play well.
Mark, you guys are down, I think, just 26-22. I think you had scored on like 5 of 6 possessions, and all of a sudden they went like 15-2 on you. What do you think happened?
We'll have to study. I know that they were playing quick, and I don't think that we got our defense set enough, and obviously, we have some droughts, and the best scorers on our team are, some of them are in street clothes, and so we have these droughts, and we have to. We had 6 turnovers in the first half. I think we only had 2 or 3 in the second, but we got to finish some plays. But you have to combine that with great defense, and your defense has to be the consistent thing. And but you're right; they separated there at the end of the half, and we were never really able to threaten.
Can you talk about Grant Newell? It looked like he played aggressively. Once or twice he took maybe shots you probably didn't love, but he attacked the basket.
Well, in Grant's defense, I mean, the guys had to learn a whole new position in the last 7 or 8 days and play, 2 spots. Part of the game in one spot, part of the game at another spot. What we're asking was probably more than is what is fair of a freshman, and he's become productive. And you know what? When you need guys to score, you're going to have to live with some shots maybe that when there's juniors, they'll understand maybe to turn down. But that young man's really playing as hard as he can for us. We've put him in a real challenging situation without those other scorers.
Mark, when did you learn that Devin was going to be able to play today?
I learned late yesterday that he could play. He wasn't allowed to practice or watch practice, but so we saw him this morning for the first time.
When teams get a break, sometimes the coach will say, you know what, I wish we didn't have a break because we're playing well. Sometimes I wish we didn't have breaks. I want to get out there and right the wrongs that we had. You've got a break now for a week. Is this a good break or not?
Well, considering our health situation, yes. I mean, am I confident we can get somebody healthy? No. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. Do we need that desperately? Absolutely. I mean, that's been, Brad Stevens, who's, was probably one of the best basketball coaches in the last 25 years in college, was here last night, and we were talking about how great the Warriors are, but how the year they had everybody hurt, how it all flipped on them for a year. It's just impossible to overcome. Now, we don't have Steph, and I'm damn sure not Steve Kerr, but there's just so much offensive weaponry sitting over there in street clothes, and it's been forever, and we're not making the progress that I'd hoped we'd make there. So can we make some during the break? I hope. Am I confident that we will? Not so much. The other guys, Lars is exhausted. I played him 37 minutes the other night because we don't have ND. He's just exhausted. That's impacted, I think, him today. He's just tired. Kwani's been beat up. He's been playing through an injury. And so, yeah, I think the rest will be good. And we gotta continue to search for answers.
Coach, thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks.